We are young, wild, and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Wednesday's HOTBEAT on February 2nd, 2022. We have started with a song called 우린 제법 잘 어울려요. We make a good pair by Sung Si Kyung. Hello to all of our HOTBEAT family. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Howon of Double 24, your one and only Hodi. Yes, thank you very much for listening to our first song. It was 우린 제법 잘 어울려요. I think this is quite an old song, but still such a good song to listen to, isn't it? Yeah, Sung Si Kyung's voice is definitely amazing. But anyways, in this song, there is the lyrics that says 참 망설였었지만 오늘은 꼭 얘기할래요. 눈이 참 예쁘다고 좋아한다고. Wow. So this, if you just look at the lyrics of the song and how he sings it, it kind of sounds really romantic how he sings it. But if you really think about it, it's like saying when you're like if you're like really into this person and you say, oh, your eyes are so pretty, I like you so much. Yeah, like literally think about it. Wouldn't it be very awkward and like cringy if you ever heard this line before? Although I actually I don't know, I think it's like a drama thing. Yeah. I've actually never seen like couples or like people who like each other to sit in front of each other and say, 너 눈이 참 예쁘다. 좋아해. It's like, I don't know. I'll be like, I would never say such thing in my life. Probably I would say, 좋아해. 너 눈 되게 예쁘다. And I'll be like, yeah, that's it. But I wouldn't be like, 너 눈이 참 예쁘다. With that feeling of like very like, I don't know, buttery feeling and all that stuff. I don't enjoy it. Although my bandmates have been telling me that I am getting a little bit buttery for some reason, but I still, I don't know. Like I can get a little bit buttery with my fans, with like the everys, because, sometimes it's just fun to do so, It's like playing around with them and joking with them. I think that's good, but doing this like in like real life and in like real situations, I don't think I will be able to do this. Yeah. All right. Anyways. And usually you don't say 우린 제법 잘 어울려요. You don't say, I don't know, these days you don't say that. I think maybe in the past people might have said that before, but deciding that we look good together by myself, because the partner might not feel that way, I don't know. I don't want to get too open about this, and too many situations can come up, but I'm just saying, for me, in my situation, or in my opinion, I think if someone asked me, or if someone said that to me, 너 눈이 참 예쁘다, 좋아해, I'll be like, go away. Okay. Literally in real life, I don't do these like comments and like you call them 멘트 here in Korea. It's like the little like compliments and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't do that. Okay, well now listen to a song. I'll be back with a Wednesday segment HOTBEAT challenge very soon. We'll see. The song right now is 버팀목, Dear Leaf by Nature. An exciting new challenge for Hodi and the HOTBEAT listeners every week. HOTBEAT Challenge! The Wednesday segment HOTBEAT Challenge is a time where Hodi and the HOTBEAT family take on a new challenge every week. Listeners, show us how you have completed the week's challenge by sending us a photo with a message. Oh no, a message with a photo. There you go. You can direct message them to HOTBEAT's Instagram account at HOTBEAT0409, or just add hashtag HOTBEAT Challenge to your posts on your Instagram so we can find you, okay? This week's challenge is send us a picture of an item that has your country's flag, or draw your country's flag. In Korea, we actually learned how to draw the taegukgi, which is the Korean flag, in elementary school. I actually learned how to draw the Korean flag, but it's been quite a while, so I might have to look the picture of our flag a little bit more in detail because you guys all know how like there's like a round circle in the middle and it's red and blue, and then in the sides you have these like black stripes, and each stripe is a different pattern. So I actually haven't memorized it, so I might have to look at it before I draw it. So yes, I'm also very used to like foreign flags. For example, like Peruvian flag, the Chile flag, etc. Like I mean, I've studied so much about flags when I was in history class back in high school, and so I like to know about those like and all yeah, because also our school was like an international school, and so we had so many students from different countries and different cultures, and like we had flags of all of those students countries up on this like place, and it was amazing. And I still remember memorizing some of them. I'd be like we would do like this like flag quiz, and we have to guess which flag it was. There was this one flag that I was always really confused of. Yeah, I think maybe, yeah. Some of these flags look very similar and have similar colors, but the patterns detailedly are very different. So, all right, anyways, moving on. I'm pretty sure many of our happy listeners have sent in messages with their flags of their countries. So we'll first go with Paulina. Okay, Paulina. Paulina says, "Hello, Howon. I'm not good at all drawing, but here's my draw on the Finnish flag." Ooh, thank you. The design of the flag was inspired by the flags of Denmark and Sweden. It is a white with a blue cross that spreads to the edge. The cross is a common symbol found on Scandinavian flags. It represents heritage linked with other countries that are Scandinavian. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. The blue represents the many lakes found all over Finland, and the white represents the snow that covers the entire country during winter. Oh, this is very interesting. Did not know that. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. It looks very simple, but now that I heard about the meaning behind the flag, I feel very inspired. This is great. Yeah, kind of looks like a design, you know? All right, Ru. Moving on, we have Minne. Mina says, "I don't have a flag related item, so I'm sharing the flag directly in front of the Institute building." Okay. Legend has it that the red on the flag is blood, and which represents the spilled blood of the martyrs. And the image of the Turkish flag is formed with the crescent moon and a star Jupiter reflected on these bloods at midnight. Oh wow. This legend is said to have taken place in the First Battle of Kosovo in 1389. After the war, this flag started to be used together with the flags of the Ottoman Empire. When the Republic of Turkey was founded, it became our official flag. Wow. You see, I like this like history class stuff. Yeah. Things that I did not know. Probably like, I mean, I've learned history, international history, especially like European history. But looking at this like first battle of Kosovo and seeing what the flag represents is just amazing. Yeah. Some of these flags definitely do represent like symbols of like each country or like older countries, older empires. And we're talking about the Ottoman Empire and all that stuff. So Republic of Turkey. Wow. All right, Hiru. I always really was curious about the Turkish flag always because it had the moon and then you had the star on the side. And I did not know that the star was actually representing Jupiter. I wonder why it's Jupiter. Yeah. Huh. Anyways, let's move on. We have Claudia Verina saying something representative of country. She sent us a Vinny, which has the word, I think it's Canada on it. And if you look at it closely, on the right side, there's this like little mark. I think it's from the Olympics. Yeah. So you have the maple leaf on it. and it looks great. Yeah, I like how Canada is represented by like the maple leaf. I think it's amazing to see that. I also see that happen in their flag. That's good. I like that. Okay, next we have Tasmia Ta-sensei. This is a card that I received for a special occasion in 2020, and look, it has my country's flag on it. Ooh. The design of the Bangladeshi flag was adopted officially on 17th of January 1972. The national flag of Bangladesh has many meanings to it, but the one that I intuitively know is that the green rectangle represents greenery of the country, and the red circle represents the blood of all the people who died by bravely fighting during the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. Wow. The red circle is slightly offset towards the hoist so that it appears centered when the flag is flying on in the wind. Oh, but it's fine if you want to draw the red circle in the middle. Oh, interesting. I did not know that, Tasmia. It's like usually when you have the flag, you know how like it's like it always like flutters to one side because of the wind. And I think and having that the reason for it to be like hoisted to one side, that's actually pretty smart. So it looks like right in the middle when it's like fluttering. Yeah, very good. Just exactly like the Turkish flag. These two. I guess the flags sometimes do represent lots of like, especially the blood, the sacrifices that happened during the liberation. I think the flags represent like the country. So I think that's why they decided to use that color and shape of it, right? Okay, so those were how many messages did we go through? 4 messages, first of all. And we're going to come back with more messages after listening to a song. Let's give a listen to Feeling Like by Pentagon. You guys are listening to our HOTBEAT, and it is the Wednesday's regular guest, DJ Hody. The HOTBEAT challenge is going on right now. The challenge for this week was send us a picture of an item that has your country's flag or draw your country's flag. We're now moving on to more messages from our HOTBEAT fam. This is the next message we have is from Saritta. Saritta says, "Hello, my Hody. Well, the item that I have which contains the Tunisian flag is the Constitution. It's not something that most Tunisian have anyway. The Tunisian flag may look like the Turkish flag because it is actually based on the Turkish flag." Ooh, did not know that. "The only difference is that they don't have the circle and the crescent and star are white and the Tunisian are red. And the flag was adopted in 1827. Before that date, we do have other flags. Anyway, stay healthy, my dear. Thank you," says Saritta. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, so it kind of looks similar to the Turkish flag. I understand why Sarita was talking about the Turkish flag. Although, if you look at it closely, it looks very different. Yeah, the shape, the design, the way the star is not in the side, but like right in the middle. And I see. I wonder why they had the same flag, the Tunisian flag being based on the Turkish flag. I wonder why. Anyways, I think we should move on to the next story. We have Elena M saying, here we go. "To be honest, I did a bit of reading before writing about the American flag because last I learned about it, it was in elementary school." I know. You learn about these like flag things like in high school, middle school, and elementary school, and you keep forgetting them. Exactly what happened with me with the taegukgi and the Korean flag. Okay, so here's what I got. The U.S. flag has 13 horizontal stripes, alternating between red and white that represents the 13 colonies British settlers had claimed between the 1600s and 1700s. There are 50 white stars on a blue background spreading across the top left corner, each representing the 50 states, and the white stands for purity and innocence. While the blue stands for vigilance, perseverance, and justice, the picture is the front cover of a newspaper from 1969. It is a story about how the Apollo 11 mission, the space flight that first landed humans on the moon, had a successful launch. Looking closely, you can see the US flag on the sleeves of the astronaut suits. This is the mission where Neil Armstrong famously said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Alrighty, room. I think this is the first time that I got a really detailed and descriptive explanation of the American flag. I was always wondering why it had so many stripes on it, and this is what it represented. Yes. 13 colonies British settlers had come between the... Okay, I see. And you know how like the USA is made out of states, and 50 states, 50 stars. That's good. That's amazing. All right, I think we should move on to our next story. We have Angie Every from Colombia saying, "Hola, Jody, esta soy yo con la camiseta de la Selección Nacional de Colombia. Estoy en el estado de béisbol de la ciudad de Barranquilla. Era el Mundial de Béisbol Sub 23 del 2018. Ese día pude ver jugar la selección de Corea." So, Angie says, "Hi, Hody, this is me. I have a shirt on. It is from the National Selection of Colombia. I'm in the stadium of baseball, which is in the city of Barranquilla. And this was the World Cup, I guess, for the baseball sub 23 in 2018. This day, I could actually see the Korean what do I call it? Game. That's good. All right. So I actually know the flag for Colombia. Although Angie right now is wearing a t-shirt that's just like yellow, the Colombian flag has yellow and other colors in it as well. So I think that's why she wanted to share this picture with us with the shirt that she was wearing. I'm actually going to see because I think I memorized the Colombian flag last time. And okay, so it's like yellow, blue, and then red, and then you have like a crescent in the middle. That's what it is. It represents the Colombian independence from Spain, I think it was, which was gained in 1810. Wow, it's like going back to history class right now. All right, moving on to next message we have is from Sisca. Sisca says, "Hello, Holly, happy photo day." Yes. I like how you describe today's HOTBEAT as photo day. Okay. So this theme is easy yet hard to. I need to scroll my phone gallery to find an item which has an Indonesian flag. I don't want to draw it because it's too simple. Only red on top and white on below. So this is finally found the flag on potato chips package, the one above balado word, and on the carton milk above the mountain picture. You can see it, right, Hody? Both flags only a small size though. Okay. I see Nikmat Pedas, Rasa Balado, Mr. Potato. Sorry. That was the potato chips. I think it is. I'm looking at the flag. Literally, it's just like red and white. Ah, very simple, huh? And with the what do you call it? Susu blueberry. Yes. Yeah. I see the flags. Very simple. Very what do you call it? It stands out a lot, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you very much. It must have been so easy for you to draw the flag when you were back in high school or maybe like middle school. Very good. Okay, we're now moving on to listening to a song, and I'll be back with more of our messages for HOTBEAT Challenge. The song right now is Plus and Minus by Chongyin. This is Howon, HOTBEAT's DJ, and Wednesday's regular guest. Again, you guys are listening to HOTBEAT Challenge, talking about sending us a picture of an item that has your country's flag or draw your country's flag was the challenge. Very good. Next message we have is from Wendy from France. Wendy says, "Hi, Howon. Hello. Bonjour. I found a little French flag on the DVD of one of my favorite childhood animation movies. It's the movie Jungle Jack 2. I know a country flag on a DVD doesn't really have a deep meaning, but it's a movie from my childhood, so it is meaningful. And it brings back so many memories. Also, I added the Malagasy flag, the Madagascar flag, which is my country of origin." Oh, okay. Not the animated movie Madagascar, though, okay? Even if I like it very much, says Wendy. All right, Wendy, I am looking at the picture right now. Let me read it. It says, Durée 72 minutes environ couleur version française. Non audio. Sorry, trying to come back with my my French. Film playing. Yeah. Anyways, okay, I'm looking at the flag. The France flag is blue and vertical lines, blue, white, and red. Yes, and the Madagascar flag is white, and then you have like orange and then green, which is good too. Okay. I did not know Wendy was from actually Madagascar. That's quite cool. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. Next we have is from Esther Whirlwind Double 24. Esther says, "Hello, Howon and Hobby Fam. Looking forward to getting know more of the Hobby Fam countries." Yes, yeah. Today literally is like a history class here. This is going to be very cool. Our German flag has the colors black, red, gold, and was first used in this combination during Napoleon's War of Liberation about 200 years ago. The colors symbolize the blackness of bondage from which the golden light of freedom was to be achieved, though bloody red battles. Nice. Today, the flag is a symbol of Germans' unity, freedom, and democracy. On the photo, you can see my trick out of the German national soccer team for the World Cup 2006. Wow, that's great. And it was like a huge, it was held in Germany under the motto, "The world as a guest of friends." It was like a huge folk festival. People of different skin color and religions met everywhere at the public viewing. Germany has never experienced this in this form before. Why am I telling you this? Because it was the very first time since the end of World War II that so many Germans were able to wave their national flag with joy and dare to have national pride. Wow, this is like literally getting into lots of like history stuff, right? And in the end, she says, "Even if this guilt remains, I am allowed and glad to have healthy national pride now." That sounds really very good, Esther. I know that Germany, because I've studied a little bit of Germany. I know Germany has gone through lots and lots and lots of wars, and when I hear Germans like history, I just feel very sad and very what do you call it? I want to feel a little bit sorry about their history. Yeah. Lots of things happen in that country, and how they have become such a country now. It's just amazing to see them, how they have grown and how they're trying to maintain the peace inside the area, which is great. So yes, good luck, Esther, and fighting. Okay, I'm sure it must have not have been easy coming back with like all that like national pride stuff, but that's good. Very, very good. All right, next we have Katherine from Peru saying, "Hola, Jodi. Envío la foto de la camiseta que se puede usar como muestra de apoyo cuando juega la selección peruana. En diversas ocasiones la camiseta tiene una franja roja en forma diagonal. En la parte que dice Perú muestra un escudo que tiene los colores de nuestra bandera, donde el rojo simboliza la sangre derramada de nuestros héroes que lucharon por defender nuestra patria y el blanco hace referencia a la libertad, paz, justicia social en el Perú." Okay. Katherine is saying, "Hello, Hodi. I am sending you a picture of a shirt that I wear for, helping out for the soccer national team for Peru. And in different occasions, this shirt represents lots of things. And it's in the form of like in a diagonal form. First of all, and there's the symbol where it represents the shield of like Peru and with the colors of the flag, which is red, white, and red. The red represents the blood of the heroes, I guess blood, when they fought for the liberation of Peru. And the white represents the liberty and peace of the justice made in Peru. So yes, there's also like a little sign in the middle when you see the flag of Peru. It's very simple, but at the same time very beautiful too. I really like the flag of Peru too. Very, very good. Next, we have Kim Carrion. Justo estaba viendo los stickers de mi cuaderno cuando me acordé del challenge de esta semana. Los diseños de estos stickers están inspirados en Perú y contienen elementos como nuestra bandera, diseños textiles y animales originarios. Hay una historia muy conocida en la que dice que Don José de Martín soñó con los colores de la bandera peruana mientras descansaba bajo una palmera y que además al despertar vio volando por el cielo a una bandada de parihuanas, aves conocidas por tener el pecho blanco y las alas rojas, lo que lo terminó inspirando que para escoger los colores de esa bandera. Oh, okay. So as Kim was saying, I was just looking at my notebook here, and I remembered of the HOTBEAT challenge because I remember that we had to talk about the flag and the countries, and so she's talking about this like history where the sir called Don José de Martín was the one who dreamt about the colors of the flag of Peru and also saw these birds called parihuanas, which have the stomach being white and the wings being red, which is the reason why he could see the red, white, and red, which is the colors for the flag of Peru. Yes, thank you very much for clearing that up. Okay, last but not least, we have Fany Gomez saying, Hodi, unfortunately, I don't have an item with a flag, but I'll show you the flag we have in my church. The flag on the right is the flag of my church, and the flag on the left is the Mexican flag. It consists of 3 stripes of different colors. Green symbolizes independence and hope, white to the Christian faith and union, and red the blood of our national heroes. The flag has a shield in the center that is the image of an eagle standing on a nopal, devouring a snake. Woohoo! This because, according to legend, God told our ancestors, the Mexicans, that if they built their city where they saw this sign, they would have wealth and power. The Mexicans built the city of Mexico, Tenochtitlan, Tenochtitlan, I don't know if I said that correctly, in that place, founding the first city in the country, and it is now New Mexico or Mexico City, our capital, built on a lake. I value the flag of my country very much because it reminds me that freedom has a price. Freedom isn't free. This applies to the history of my country, but also spiritually. The freedom that I have today was won by the blood of national heroes and of Jesus. In this sense, my flag has a lot of spiritual and secular symbolism, which with so much Mexican pride and love, Fany. All right. I've actually always was really inspired by the Mexican flag because the green that they used is actually really pretty. The green, the white, and the red go really well with each other. And thank you so much for explaining it to us, Fany. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so those were all the messages we had. We actually have a song to listen to, and I'll wrap up part 1 and tell you what's the next week's challenge. The song right now is Gas Pedal by Gravity. So for today's HOTBEAT challenge, so many of you participated. I want to thank all of our HOTBEAT listeners for sending messages. Remember that all the photos have been introduced on our Instagram, so I want you guys to check them out together with the messages as we go through them. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And next week's challenge, it is posters that I have put in my room. Yes, posters that are up in my room. So a lot of us like to put up posters of our favorite movies in our room. Some of us put up drawings or photographs by our favorite artist or posters of our favorite celebrity. So what kind of posters are put up in your room, HOTBEAT fam? Take a photo of it and share it with us. I don't think I'm a really huge fan of like posters. My bandmate Jonggil, he's like a huge fan of the posters and he loves to put them up. So maybe I can take a picture of those and share with all of our HOTBEAT fans. All right, so please do direct message them to our Instagram, your messages together with the photos, or just hashtag us HOTBEAT challenge so we can find you. Okay. Very good. We have 2 songs to listen to, and I'll be back to wrap up part 1. The songs are 위로가 돼요, Plum by Hatfield, and 피었습니다, Into Bloom by N-Flying. Now it is time for us to wrap up part 1. Again, I want to tell all of our HOTBEAT listeners to send in many messages for HOTBEAT challenge. Remember, we're talking about the posters that are up in your room. So let us know what kind of posters you guys have. Anything, all right? Movie posters, photos of the idols that you really loved, you got from like a, I think you call them like, what do you call those? I keep forgetting the name of it. I'll be back next week with the name of it, okay? All right, so moving on, we are going back to part 2 after listening to a song. Please stay tuned. The last song we have is called 연애 소설, Love Story by Kyuhyun.
Every step we're grooving, follow my beat, I'm with you. Heartbeat, heartbeat.
Everyone, welcome to part 2. We're moving on with our 3 daily segments now. It is time for Ssup, the TMI Quiz, Who Knows, and also That's the Reason. So guys, please stay tuned. The first song we have for part 2 is called here we go. Wait, what is it? Oh, we have 2 songs actually. 놀이공원 Amusement Park by Baekhyun and No Numbers by Jamie featuring Jimin. Hola, Ssup. Hello everyone, how was your day today? What did you guys see, feel, eat, and talk about? It is time to share your life stories with me, DJ Howon. So any story about your day is going to be great. Tell us how you spent the day, what you ate, who you met, etc. along with a brief introduction about yourself, okay? Very good. So let's hear today's sub story right away. I'm going to go straight into it. We're a listener, Kymm from Peru. She actually sent us a message in Spanish. So let me try to translate it into English, okay? Kymm says, Odi, OMG. Acaba de salir el focus del cover que hicieron de Color de Esperanza, en el que Avery se enteró que fuiste tú el que escribió el título. Desde que lo vi por primera vez me pareció muy lindo y tierno y era tan double 24. Jeje. Aún estoy en shock por la noticia. Me alegro mucho de que Sebas te convenciera de hacerlo. El título complementa muy bien el estilo de la canción y creo que después del focus este cover es mucho más especial para Avery, ya que ahora sabemos qué arreglos le hicieron a la canción y qué es lo que le querían transmitir a Avery a través de él. También quería aprovechar para agradecerles por siempre tomar en cuenta a Avery de Latinoamérica. Nos hacen sentir realmente queridas y apreciadas. Son los mejores. Muchas gracias por todas las atenciones que tienen con nosotras. So good. Alright, so Kymm from Peru will say, oh my gosh, I just saw this video of the focus of the cover of Color de Esperanza that you guys uploaded, and I can't believe that it's the first time that we knew that you actually have written the title of this song. Yes, I did. I mean, I wrote it by hand. Anyways, since I've seen it for the first time, I thought it was very cute and nice, but it was so double 24. Now I'm in more shock with the news. I was really happy that Sebastian, your company person, had convinced you to do it by hand. And really, definitely, the title really complements the style of the song. And I just really wanted to know that after listening to the focus and how you guys commented about it, this song has become more and more special to all of our Everys. Aw, thank you. Yes, this is exactly the message that we wanted to transmit. Anyway, she says, I also wanted to just take the time to appreciate and tell you that I'm really thankful for how W24 is always focused on also for their Latin American fans. And it just really helps us feel appreciated and, I guess, cared. Yeah, taken care of. You guys are the best. Thank you very much for the attention to us, says Kymm from Peru. Oh, you're so welcome. Of course. all of our everys started to grow out so much, starting from the Latin American fans. I mean, how could we just like let them go? You guys are definitely the ones that always gives us hope. And obviously, I'm not talking about like only Latin American fans, like every's around the world, but mostly though the Latin American fans give a lot of support, especially if we do like those like Spanish songs and you guys enjoy it. So I guess that's the reason why we try our best to make the quality of the songs as best as possible. And yeah, and I was actually always very thankful for our everys around the world because although sometimes we tend to do things a lot in Korean, because obviously we are a K-pop band, so although I know how to speak English and Spanish, but still I'm still Korean. So although we might do lots of things in Korean, you guys are always there to support us, which is amazing, and I'm really thankful for that. So I would like to take the time right now to thank all of our HOTBEAT listeners and our everys out there for always supporting us, even though we might not be too considerate sometimes. And I'm just really thankful for that. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I don't know what I will do without you guys here if I'm not here on HOTBEAT anymore. But anyways, yes. I will be sending you my selfie through the email, Kymm from Peru, because that was your sub story. And we're now moving on to the TMI quiz. Who knows after this song? The song is 감정의 이름, Your Name by Joy from Red Velvet. From K-stars to K-culture, that's now the center of the world. We solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI quiz, who knows? Starting our second daily segment, it is the TMI quiz. HOTBEAT fam, are you guys all ready to participate? If you know the answer, there are two ways for you to send them in. One is HOTBEAT's website send message board, and the second one is DMing our Instagram. ID is HOTBEAT0409, so don't forget to send in your messages. And again, remember, from Monday through Sunday, we will draw one winner per day. All those winners will be uploaded on our announcement board after Sunday show ends, so check it out. And if you're a winner, leave us your email address so we can send you the selfie. That is my gift to you for winning the TMI quiz. So let's get started. The TMI quiz, who knows? Today we have a question about SG Wannabe's leader, Kim Yongjoon. He has released his first ever solo song titled 이쁘잖아 말지. 이쁘지나 말지. Not 이쁘잖아. 이쁘지나 말지. Beautiful. The song is about a man who is sad about because he loves a woman who will never go out with him. Oh, what? The song will satiate the listeners who missed the medium tempo ballad songs of the 2000s. So today's quiz is about Kim Yongjoon. Before debuting as a member of SG Wannabe, Kim Yongjoon auditioned for the role of this actor's younger self, Young XXX. Who is it? Number one is Lee Jung-jae, and number two is Lee Byung-hun. Okay, so if I see correctly, wait, let me check out. I'm gonna check out how he looks, and then I'll tell you guys whether he could be like, either the younger self of Lee Jung-jae or Lee Byung-hun. I think I'm gonna say maybe Lee Byung-hun. But I don't know. He might... yeah, actually, how would I know? Like, no one knows. So, guys, if you guys are curious about how Kim Yongjoon looks like, check him out on the internet and make your guess. Because either, I think both could be very plausible ways of him being the younger self of them. Okay? Alright, so let us know. And right now, we're moving on to That's the Reason. We have a song to listen to before it. It is 이쁘지나 말지, Beautiful by Kim Yongjoon. Now, moving on to That's the Reason. It is time to listen to 3 songs based on a theme. Today, we have a theme called Songs featuring Seulgi of Red Velvet. Right. She has actually done lots of featuring, if you think about it. Yeah. First song, This is a song that we've been listening to a lot today. I mean, these days, together with our bandmates as well. The first song is Zion.T's 멋지게 인사하는 법, Hello Tutorial, featuring Seulgi of Red Velvet. The second song we'll be listening to is Taemin's Heart Stop. This was also featured by her. And the third song is Bambam's Who Are You? If I remember correctly, Who Are You is the most recent song that has been released. So let's check all the three songs out, and I'll be back to talk about them more in detail. So today's That's the Reason were songs featuring Seulgi of Red Velvet, an amazing singer for you to have in your featuring, obviously. First song we listened to, Zion.T's 멋지게 인사하는 법, Hello Tutorial featuring Seulgi of Red Velvet, was released in 2018. This was the title track of Zion.T's 2018 EP ZZZ. The song is about a guy and a girl who have been secretly practicing saying hello to their crush in an appealing way. Yes. 인사까지 하는 밤들. Yes. So I guess the way that the song was made was actually very special, because usually you don't have like that. Here in Korea you call it tiki-taka, which is like you first say something and then the other person gives back a response and you back and forth. Oh, sorry about that. Back and forth. And I think this song represents that tiki-taka very, very well. And I guess Zion.T was trying to experience with all of those, like he always experiences with like different types of like ways of singing his songs, and I think this song was a huge hit. I think it was like maybe number one on the charts. Yeah. And obviously, having Seulgi of Red Velvet being on the featuring was obviously a big issue as well. But both vocals really complemented each other very, very well. So I really enjoyed it too. I think it's Jongil's favorite song these days. He's been listening to a lot. Yeah, trying to get inspiration from Zion.T, huh? Anyways, that was our first song we listened to. Then we had Taemin's song called Heart Stop. This was released in 2017. It was the B-side track of his second full-length album. The title track in this album was Move. 그초면 아래 늘 gonna move. You guys don't know that song. And this actually is a song about a couple who is facing an impending breakup and how they're feeling. Ooh. No wonder the title is called Heart Stop. Yeah. So I guess another person who's like, no. Yes. I think Seulgi can do both really, really well. First one is, relationship going really well. Kind of like some, and then you have this like new version of her where it's just like breaking up. Yeah. And the next song we had was Bambam's Who Are You? This was released this year, 2022, as I was telling you, the newest and most recent song. The title track of Bambam's recently released second mini album called B was this song called Who Are You? It is about wanting to live in your own world with your loved one. That is why it's saying, Who are you? Who are you? Trying to bring out that 정체성, bring out that, what do you call it? Existence of yourself. Yeah. Why you live this world and who you're living it for. Great song. Okay, so those were the three songs we have ready for you for today's That's the Reason. We had obviously Seulgi being featured in all of the songs. Since she was in Red Velvet, and obviously since I've seen her perform and sing for such a long time, I always thought to myself that she would have been a great solo singer as well. Although she does really great complementing with the other vocals of the group and also the subunit. I really enjoy the song called Monster by Red Velvet, Aidin and Seulgi. They were like a subunit. I really enjoyed it too. So, if you guys have any interest on Seulgi, go check her out. She has a lot of songs that you might really enjoy, okay? Very good. Next time, maybe for tomorrow, that's the reason I might have another like featurings playlist too. That will be awesome to see too. And also, Hoppy fam, if you guys have any stories or any playlists that you want to share with all of our Hoppy fam, talking about maybe a theme, maybe like such like featurings for by I don't know Taeyeon or by IU that you want to hear together with us, let us know. Okay. We'll be waiting for your messages. Very good. We have a song to listen to, and I'll be back with the quiz's answer. The song is Only One You by Momoland. Now, it is time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? The question again was, before debuting as a member of FG Wannabe, Kim Yongjoon auditioned for the role of this actor's younger self, Young XXX. We're talking about the XXX. Which actor is it? Who is this person? The answer is, I was correct. It was Lee Byung-hun. Yeah. If you see the face of Kim Yong-joon, if you like search for him, he kind of looks a little bit similar. Yeah, a tad similar to Lee Byung-hun. Yeah. So Kim Yong-joon auditioned for a role in the 2003 drama All In, starring Song Ye-kyo and Lee Byung-hun. Han Ji-min played young Song Ye-kyo, and Jin-gu played Lee Byung-hun in the drama. Young Lee Byung-hun in the drama. In fact, Kim Yong-joon was one of the two finalists for the role of young Lee Byung-hun with Jin-gu. Kim Yong-joon majored in film and theater. He kind of has that kind of face that looks really good with like theater stuff. Very narrow and very I don't want to say intense. I want to say depth-faced. I think those faces go really well with theaters. Very good. So that was the answer for today's TMI quiz. Hope you guys got it correct. We're now moving on to listening to two songs, and I'll be back with to wrap up today's HOTBEAT. The songs are Voicemail by IU and 선 45.7cm, Line by Yoo featuring Woo. It is time for us to wrap up already. One more time, Hoppy fam, don't forget to send me many messages for a Hoppy challenge. Next week's challenge is going to be uploading those poster pictures, okay? I used to have those poster pictures as well. I told you guys I'm not a fan of it, but I actually had one of them. I'm gonna talk about them next week, but I don't have a picture of it, so it's just gonna be a little, a little like a side story. Alrighty, Roo. So send in your messages and also participate for all of our segments very actively, okay? Happy fam, thank you very much. The last song we have ready for you for today is I Am Here by Jongjoon. I am DJ Howon, your hoodie, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on HOTBEAT. Goodbye.